So, Marriage Story. What's up, guys, and welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of the Netflix original movie Marriage Story, the newest film from director Noah Baumbach, and it stars Adam Driver, Scarlett Johansson, Laura Dern, Ray Liotta, Alan Arkin, Julie Hagerty, Merritt Wever, and Wallace Shawn. So, Marriage Story is, in essence, the dissolution of a marriage. It's not actually about the marriage itself, but the end of the marriage. And it stars Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson as Charlie and Nicole. Basically, Scarlett Johansson's kind of the crux of this movie. She has basically gotten tired of Charlie himself. Charlie is basically a guy who's kind of self-absorbed. He's a little abusive in the nature of how he kind of talks down to Nicole's character. But he's a great father. He's still a great husband, but he's just not there. He's still committed to his work, trying to get his play on Broadway. He ends up winning the MacArthur grant. He's just very into his work, but he doesn't give time to his family. So Scarlett Johansson's kind of tired of it. They're going to take a break. Well, Scarlett Johansson is basically given the availability to basically go film a TV pilot in LA. So she takes her son. She, hangs out with her mom, who's played by Julie Hagerty. And she basically discovers maybe she just needs to stay out here. Maybe it's just finally the time to just get the divorce and be done with it, which just completely throws out Adam Driver, even though they talked about it, doing it without lawyers and so on and so forth. In the process, she meets a character played by Laura Dern, who is this shark style lawyer. She's very good at what she does, but she's very expensive. And she basically convinces Scarlett Johansson to basically try and go for what it's worth, try and get everything from Charlie. And so it becomes this basically bitter divorce battle where Adam Driver's Charlie character has to find a lawyer who, unfortunately, he settles with the Ray Liotta character. And basically, it shows a couple who are really trying to be there with their son, but don't have different views about what that needs to be. And Charlie ends up almost being the bad guy because he's so focused on his stuff that he has the most growth through the movie. And it really just does show about how sad and how hard and how effective and how affecting battles can be with divorce, and especially when it has involves a kid. And Noah Baumbach's been a very interesting director writer to me. I haven't liked a lot of his stuff, it's just because it's just not my cup of tea. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not what I look for. But I do love Squid and the Whale, which is very similar to this movie about legal battles of divorce and the people that are affected around them. But it's 2019, and this movie is, what can I say? It's fantastic. It's well written. It's an excellent movie. It's a very hard movie. I'm going to put it up there with Waves as one of the toughest movies I've seen this year. It's just a movie that deals with a lot of deep, dark, sad subject matter that it takes a lot to watch. It drains you, and you have to go watch a Christmas movie or a fun comedy. It's just the way it is. And so we have this movie about a couple and who are trying to be there but can't do it. And to watch the transformation of Charlie, to watch the transformation of Nicole, to see them kind of go the opposite direction of who they are, this movie is just bonkers and how good it is. And bonkers is probably a poor word, choice of words, but there are scenes in this movie, especially dealing with Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson, that are like another level of acting. There's an apartment sequence in this movie where the couple basically just kind of throw everything out into the wind, and it is some of the most brutal acting I've seen this year. The way the acting, the way Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson are going playing off each other, the raw emotion, the tears, the hate-filled anger that comes out is just, it gives you chills. It gives you a sense of just sadness, and it just gives you a sense of what happens when a couple just falls apart and the people around them that affect how that works out. And there's other sequences. There's a sequence with Scarlett Johansson and Laura Dern where Scarlett Johansson basically lays everything out about what her relationship with her husband was about. And they basically, Noah Baumbach just basically focuses on Scarlett Johansson's character for probably a good 5 minutes, and she goes on this emotional journey that basically just, I was not prepared for. And it is emotionally raw and emotionally saddening and just emotionally almost cathartic for everyone who's watching this, because you're watching a character who's just has never been able to be open because of how her husband has kind of been putting her down. It's amazing to watch, and it's some of the best acting I've ever seen Scarlett Johansson do in her entire life, and that's just this movie in a nutshell. You know, Laura Dern, Adam Driver, Scarlett Johansson are probably going to get Oscar nominations. At least Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson are definitely getting Oscar nominations. I would honestly say, if it were just me personally, I would give Adam Driver the Oscar. I know a lot of people are looking for Joaquin Phoenix to get the Oscar, but Adam Driver is just, the guy is just really good at what he does. There's not been a movie that I've seen in a long time from him that he hasn't been great or excelled in. You know, there's another movie called The Report, which unfortunately I haven't seen, but I heard he's great in. He's a guy that can do anything and everything. He can show every type of emotion, and it's just a beautiful thing to watch. Scarlett Johansson is just, it's outside of Lost in Translation, this is the best thing she's ever done, and it really proves that how good of an actor, how good, versatile of an actress she really is. And just, I mean, what can you say? You know, the other actors and actresses in the movie are also good. You know, Julie Hagerty, ever since seeing, from Airplane. Laura Dern is fantastic. Ray Liotta is slimy as usual, and he's great in it. And it's just, Noah Baumbach just is created something wholly satisfying, but sad and deeply moving. And to watch this movie play out, it's fantastic. So, that's pretty much all I have to say on it. Like I said, it's going to be a very difficult 2019 with my list. I want to put this in my top 10, but how do you do that? I don't know. I'm going to leave that for my top 10 list. I don't know. Anyways, that'll do it. That's my take on Marriage Story. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this movie. If you've seen it, definitely do not watch this in waves back to back, because you probably will never want to leave your room ever again because you'll be crying so much. But anyways, hit the subscribe button, join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find out what's coming next. Of course, comment below on any video that you watch on my channel. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for checking out Movie Emporium. I really appreciate it. If you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button and the bell at the top. Find out what's coming next for Movie Emporium. Also, check out these 2 videos. They're amazing. I think they're awesome. I think you'll enjoy them too. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.